everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin, welcome, and today we're going to be updating our Pan That Palette project pan. So if you don't know, I am working on two palettes for this year. I have a face palette and a mini eyeshadow quad, both of which I am wearing today with this kind of graphic liner kind of look. As I said, I am trying to get more into graphic liner because it scares me, it terrifies me, so I want to get more into graphic liner because I want to do more looks like this and be like a little bit crazy, a little bit out there, a little bit more creative. So I'm trying. This eye is a little bit wonky with the liner, but we've tried and we're okay. Actually, I forgot to put an inner corner highlight on. Let me do that. I literally, as I was setting up to film, said to myself, remember to put an inner corner highlight on. Did I? Nope. Okay, that's better. So, we've hit both of our goals. I did give myself 2 goals last update, and I have hit both of them goals, so I'm really, really excited. We may not have the most usage on them, but I have hit 2 pans, so that'll do. I can film the update and then I can make more goals. So as always, we're going to start with the Aurora Glow Kit. On screen now is a picture of what it looked like when we first started this year. So it was pretty much untouched. The shade Eclipse had a little bit of usage in it, but other than that, not much. Then last update, I'm going to show you what it looked like. So we do have lots of dips now. We had a pan in the shade Eclipse and a pan in the shade Luna. And today, this is what we are looking like. So as you can see, we've hit pan in the shade Lyra, and I did Franken a little bit of gold highlighter in the shade Spectra. It was just a highlighter that I was gonna get rid of. It hasn't really done what I wanted it to do. But like Lyra was like a really almost grey purple shade. I just hated it, so I thought if I mixed some of like an old highlighter in here, maybe it'd be more usable. It's a lot better than it was. Like it's kind of warm toned now a little bit. It's like neutral to warm, so it doesn't look like a bruise on my face, but hopefully, I mean, I'm not gonna worry about that shade until I need to anyway. So I'm putting it off, you know, procrastination 101. If you forget about it, it doesn't exist. So there you go. I'm just gonna cover that shade up. So as always, I'm gonna go through these shades with you, how many times we used them, all that good fun stuff. So the shade Eclipse, I already had pan in it, so I only used it once this month. I don't really wanna focus on things I've already hit pan on. My goal is to finish all of the shades, but my kind of mini goal right now is to just hit pan on all the shades, maybe apart from Spectra, but we'll see. But yeah, it already has pan. I've already kind of hit my goal for now on that, so I only used it once for a total of 24 uses in the project. It's just a really nice, it's like a duochrome highlighter. It's a yellow to pink almost, so it can be used as like a blush topper as well, which is really nice. Then we have Luna, which is probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. It's just a really nice icy white. And as you can see, we have expanded the pan a little bit, but that is because we frankened some into this. I have used it 6 times though, for a total of 39 times in the project, which is pretty good going. Very big pan in that. I'm really, really happy with how that's going. Spectra, of course, we haven't used it this month for a total of 2 uses. That's fine, I'm not focusing on that right now. That's not my focus. The shade Helia we have not used, again, for a total of 6 uses in the project. I'm just not working on it. It's not a focus right now. I don't really want to focus on the palette as a whole. I'm giving myself mini goals. So yeah, there's that. So these were the shades that I was working on, Orion and Lyra. So I found that if I mix them together, they almost cancel each other out and create a really nice neutral, I'm wearing it today actually. So like the coolness of Orion cancels out the warmness of Lyra, and it just makes a really nice neutral icy highlighter that I've been wearing every single day. So you can see Orion has got a pretty big dent in it. I'm surprised we've not hit pan on it already because I have been using them the same amount. But yeah, this has got a pretty big dent in it. And I think that we can hit pan in this by next update. We used it 16 times this update for a total of 34 uses in the project. A lot of uses, a lot of uses. I am honestly surprised we don't have pan in it already, but that's just the name of the game sometimes. But yeah, this will definitely have pan in it next update. I'm going to continue just mixing these two together every day. So that means that the pan in this one will also expand. I'm so excited to have pan in this. I'm really excited that I've found a use for it as well. I was quite nervous at the start of this project because I didn't know if I would find a use for it because on its own it is way too dark for my skin tone, but I did find a use for it. Yeah, I'm really excited I've got pan in this. It's a pretty big pan as well, so I'm over the moon. We used it 17 times this month for a total of 34 uses in the project. So yeah, like I said, next month the goal is to hit pan in Orion. Hopefully I can do that. I am going away for a week. I'm going to Iceland, so maybe a little bit slower progress, but to be honest, I think we can do it. We've got a pretty big dent in it already. Yeah, and if I do that, I'm just going to continue mixing these and expanding pans. So hopefully we can have very good progress on this palette. So that is my face palette. Now moving on to my Elf Truffles bite-sized palette. I'm going to show you what it looked like when we rolled it into the project a few months ago. So yeah, we had two pans in it. We had pan in the black and pan in the dark brown. So fast forward a few months to last update. We'd just hit pan on the lighter brown matte. We'd expanded some pans, all that fun stuff. And now this is what it looks like. Let's move it this way so you can see the comparisons better. Hopefully you can see we have hit pan in this cool toned grey shimmer shade. I'm hoping you can see. It is a teeny tiny baby pan, but pan nonetheless. This was my goal for this month. I wanted to hit pan in this shade so badly because I struggle with this shade. This shade is the shade that I struggle with the most because I said before, with these, like I'm wearing these mattes today and you can kind of pair them with different colours, but as soon as you throw this guy in the mix, it's the same look over and over and over again, I feel like. But I have managed to hit pan on it and I'm very, very, very excited. I'm very happy with that. So the first shade, we only had to use another 5 times, which is great, for 12 uses to hit pan on it. It was pretty much brand new, untouched when I rolled it into the project, so 12 uses to hit pan on it, maybe like 13, 14, a handful of uses before the project. But yeah, these pans are very shallow, so I am glad about that. But I'm just so glad now that I have pan in every single shade. It gives me a lot of hope for the future that I can completely finish this at the end of the year. So hopefully I will be able to finish it. That's my goal anyway. So yeah, 5 uses for a total of 12 uses in total for this. This has a kick up on it. This is probably one of my favourite shades. It's turned into one of my favourite shades. I found a look that I'm actually doing for Legally Blonde. If you didn't know, I'm playing Vivian in Legally Blonde. And what I do is I put this on the lid and buff it all into the crease. I put the tiniest bit of this shade on the lid and then I put Colourpop Ritz all over. And that is my look for Vivian. We've been doing a lot of dress rehearsals, so I've been doing that look quite a lot. I've used this shade 7 times this month for a total of 20 uses in the project. And this has definitely expanded since last update. Last update, it was the teeny tiniest little pan. And now, yeah, it's definitely expanded. I did say in that update that the kind of dip was very shallow. So I am really glad that we've expanded the pan in this. Next we have this dark brown shade. I really love this shade as well. It goes perfectly, like this palette just blends itself out beautifully. Hopefully you can see on my eyes today if I've done a good job. So now you can see the little divot that is in the pan. And next update, one of my goals is to hit side pan in this. That's what I want to do. I think I can do it because, I mean, we've expanded the pan so much. Hello.
I was just going to place your chicken down and go.
Oh, he's brought food.
It'd be cold, I think, unfortunately.
Sorry. who just brought my favourite chicken home. It's like a, what is it? Salt and pepper chicken. Anyway, where were we? So yeah, I want to hit side pan in this. I think it's going to be quite easy. It's a very easy shade to incorporate. However, stupid me, I've put 3 of these exact same shades to finish by the end of the year. And I didn't realise until recently, because I have this one, I have the one in my Soph palette that's in my Rolling Project pan, and then I've also put down I want to finish Cypress Umber in the Modern Renaissance palette, but like they're all the same shades, so I better move on quick with this because that's kind of stressing me out. So I don't know if I said, but we used this 5 times this month for a total of 22 uses. So yeah, really easy shade, love it. So the black, I love putting black in any look, a colourful look, a bright look, a neutral look. I just love using blacks. So I only used it 6 times this month. Not too sure why, because normally I use it so much more. But yeah, six times. And that makes a total of 29 uses in the project, which is quite a lot. I'm not worried about this black at all. It's a decent black. It's not like out of this world amazing. I definitely have blacks that are better, but this one, it's okay. It's fine. My goal for next month for this is to see the divot in, like you can kind of see the divot in the pan here in this one. I want to have that in the black. That is my update for my Pan That palette. I'm really excited. I just can't wait to finish this, to be honest. Like, I love it. I love this palette so much. But, like, seeing this really inspires me to finish it. I think this is a kind of setup that I have enjoyed a lot more. Last year, I tried to pan a whole big palette, eyeshadow palette. I think a mini eyeshadow palette and a face palette, that is just how it's going to be for me. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not too overwhelmed. Just 4 little shades and some highlighters. So yeah, that is my update for today, guys. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.